welcome back to Stories in STEAM. I'm super excited that you guys are watching today. So, if you watched last week, I gave us a little hint about what we're going to be talking about this week. I said that maybe you haven't seen it, but that you all have it. So did you guys think what it could be? What are some things we all have? We all have family, but we've seen them. We all have eyes. Oh, we've seen our eyes before. That's silly. We all have voices, and those are hard to see, but we already kind of talked about sound waves last week, so not voices. What else could it be? All right. What do you guys think? Ready? If you haven't figured it out yet, if you have, this is the book we're reading today. So, it's called Skeleton Hiccups, and it is by Marjorie Coiler, and it is illustrated by S.D. Schindler. So what do you guys think? Do you all have a skeleton? Raise your hand if you have a skeleton inside of you. Everybody's hand should be up. If you don't have a skeleton inside of you, I want you guys to stop this video, go to the hospital, and then come back once you have bones again. Okay, so now that we all agree we have a skeleton inside of us, let's get ready to read Skeleton Hiccups. This is a very silly book, and I'm very excited. Skeleton Hiccups. Skeleton woke up, had the hiccups, took a shower, had the hiccups, brushed his teeth, polished his bones, carved a pumpkin. Have you guys carved your pumpkins yet? It's getting time. I hope you guys have carved them or are going to, if that's something you do. Some people don't carve them. Some people, I like to paint my pumpkins instead of carve them. They last longer that way. Carved a pumpkin. Ooh, fun fact. If you have not started carving your pumpkin, but you are going to, something I learned is that if you cut the bottom of your pumpkin out instead of the top, it lasts longer. So don't do what Skeleton did and cut where the stem is. Cut from the bottom instead, and then put it over top of your candle instead of putting your candle inside of it, and then it doesn't collapse in on itself. So pretty cool side. All right. Oh man, those hiccups. Skeleton raked some leaves. He played with Ghost. Ghost told Skeleton, hold your breath. Ready? Eat some sugar. Press your fingers over your eyeballs. Drink some water. Upside down. Guys, I'm not gonna do that. That would be ridiculous. Okay, fine. I will drink some water upside down. Man. Ghost made a face. Show me your best silly face. Show me your best scary face. Said boo to Skeleton. But nothing worked. The hiccups stayed. Then Ghost got smart, found a mirror, held it up. Skeleton screamed. The hiccups left. They jumped away. Hooray! Have you guys ever had the hiccups? What is your go-to remedy to get rid of hiccups? My mom always had us drink water, but not upside down. We would hold, she always said, you had to hold your ears and drink your water like this. And that's what I was always taught to get rid of hiccups. Skeleton didn't try that. I don't know if it would have worked for him. So tell me in the comments what you guys use to get rid of hiccups. Do you drink water upside down or drink water covering your ears? Hold your breath. Try to have someone scare you. What do you guys do? All right. And then it's gonna be science time in just a second. So we're not gonna talk about the science of hiccups, even though that would be super cool, because skeletons are so cool. We have skeletons inside of us, right? And our skeletons, we've got our skull. See, I can do this. And it doesn't really hurt because I got a thick skull in my head, so it doesn't hurt. I can move my hands. So my skeleton, my muscles also, but my bones in there and my muscles are what help me move. So we are gonna look at how bones work today, and I am gonna build a skeleton hand, and then we are going to watch it move, okay? Are you guys ready? So what I need is my hand, scissors, paper, string, and a plastic straw, which I know plastic straws are not very good. Try not to use them. I have a metal straw here, which I normally use, but I need to cut the straw up for this activity. So this once, we'll use some plastic straws. It'll be okay. All right, are you guys ready? Okay, so we just read about skeleton, and the skeleton had the hiccups. That was a silly book, but we all have a skeleton inside of us, right? And do you know, so our skeleton is made up of bones. Do you guys know how many bones our skeleton's made up of? A human body has 206 bones. So in our hand, well, like our wrist and hand, 27 bones. That's like when you put your two hands together, 27. It's a little more than 50. And we have a little more than 200 bones. That's like a quarter of our bones are in our hands, just in our hand. That's crazy. So what I did, so here's my little drawing. You can see I used some chalk to draw some of our bones. We've got carpal bones, which are in the wrist, so they're kind of down here, like where these strings are. The strings are for the next part though. So we have our carpals, which a few of them are here. That's what these are. Metacarpals, those are the long ones. Then we have phalanges. So we've got 3 of those in each finger. So there's 27 of them. So I have made a moving hand to kind of show how bones work. So I've got a straw that I cut up, and I put one at the tip, which is your distal phalange, and then one here to kind of be where your where our like metacarpals are, and then you can see they come into those cargos. So when you then we have muscles and stuff, right, which is how stuff moves. So when you pull, you can bring your finger down. Do you guys notice how when I pull, it kind of brings the whole hand down on some of those? Have you ever tried to do this with your actual hand? So you can, it's pretty easy to bring some fingers down. Like this is pretty easy. But if you try to when you try to fold your pinky over, watch. So if I pull, if I pull that pinky, and this one it does. Oh, never mind, just kidding, edit all of this out. So that's our hand, and it's a little bone. So you can see, it's kind of the opposite of mine, but see how every time I try to bend, so because they all come together down here, it's hard to move just one finger sometimes. So that's kind of cool. So this is an easy thing. I just traced my own hand on cardstock, cut up some straw, and attached string. I can make it wave goodbye. I can make it say I love you. Okay, this is sign language. You can give a thumbs up. If you like my video, you can give it a thumbs up. Okay, so I can give it a thumbs up. I can do all kinds of things. I can move one finger, all of them. So this is a fun, easy science activity that you guys can do at home to see how bones and muscles work. So in case you guys missed it, we are starting Halloween happenings on the go tomorrow. So unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to do our big Halloween happenings that we normally do here at Morley. I know that it is one of our favorite programs, and so we're kind of sad, but we are very excited that we're able to offer you guys something. So starting tomorrow, you guys can pick up bags that include crafts. They include a new scavenger hunt. So the scavenger hunt is different than like the regular October one. We also still have October scavenger hunts. So if you haven't gotten your October scavenger hunt with the monthly goals, those are still available. But these new Halloween happening bags have a brand new scavenger hunt too. So in October, you actually are gonna get 2 chances at scavenger hunts. So that's pretty cool. So it'll have crafts, it'll have candy, it'll have the scavenger hunt, and some other little goodies thrown in. So we're very excited that we are able to offer that to you guys. We would love to see you guys come in and pick those up in costume. You can come in and pick them up not in costume, and you can also call us and ask us to bring them to you downstairs at the drive up if you're not ready to come in. Whatever works best for you and makes you guys feel safest. Remember, if you are coming in, whether you're in costume or whether you're in regular clothes, you do have to have your mask. So either just a regular mask or a mask that matches your costume. Okay? Also, for this age group, so kindergarten through 2nd grade, we have the next we have our next special. So remember, you have to register for those, but we are making circuits, and they so maybe you've done these before. They're just simple circuits. You'll get little lights. You'll build a circuit, which will make those lights turn on. You'll have a little template so that those lights actually end up being eyes. So they're Halloween themed. But you can also just not use the template if you want. If you want to make a different shape, or if you're not into Halloween, feel free to just flip it over. We hope to see you guys soon. Bye.